I am Kevin Samuel, and do note that this broadcast is reaching you live from StarTimes Channel 103, our social media platforms, the Facebook and YouTube. Do well to like our pages. In the mood of Easter celebration, Business News tonight will bring you reports from the market and the metropolis and its environs, their patronage and challenges. We shall also highlight the cost of some items, especially staple food, in the market during the Easter celebration. These are more on our Business News tonight. Don't go. Welcome back. President Muhammadu Buhari joins Christians in Nigeria and around the world to celebrate Easter, which commemorates the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ, signposting his victory over death. In a message, the president says at the heart of Easter is a triumph of light over darkness, a season that reminds us that the Almighty can turn an unpleasant situation around for good. Recognizing that Easter is about renewed hope and a glorious future, President Buhari urges all Nigerians to be confident and believe strongly in our country for a better season ahead. Commending the nation for believing in the electoral process, which has produced the next set of leaders at the federal and state levels, the president appeals to those who are dissatisfied to allow the legal system run its course. It has been a rare privilege for me to serve as your president since you gave me the first mandate in 2015 and renewed it in 2019 as we celebrate this season with our families, neighbors, and communities. Let us do so in love, compassion, kindness, and resilience and forgiveness, the president stated. Nigeria expresses hope that the United Nations open-ended working group on older persons would progress beyond discussions to address gaps in existing international human rights instruments for the promotion of the right and dignity of older persons. Nigerian position was presented at the 13th meeting of the United Nations open-ended working group on aging. Unyeginye Fineface has details.
Established by our United Nations resolution in December 2010, the open-ended working group on aging considers existing international framework of the human rights of older persons.
Nigeria once again lends her support.
Director General of the National Senior Citizen Center, Amen Omokaro, presenting Nigeria's national statement, notes that existing international legal frameworks are inadequate to address the rights needs of older persons.
Recognizing all the achievements that Nigeria has made, the importance of a universally and legally binding instrument cannot be overemphasized. It compels best practices, partnership, peer review for progressive realization of the rights that uphold respect and dignity of older persons.
Nigeria, she says, has demonstrated its commitment to the promotion and protection of the rights of older persons through the Federal Executive Council approval of policy frameworks, guidelines, and procedures for sustainably promoting the rights of older persons.
With the passage of the National Senior Citizen Center Act 2017 and the establishment of a dedicated agency by the federal government of Nigeria to identify and cater for the needs of older persons, Nigeria has, by its internal action, displayed its commitment to ensuring older persons' inclusivity in its development agenda.
The working group also identifies other possible gaps and how best to address them, including the consideration of further legal instruments and measures. Onengiye Fineface, NT News.
Meanwhile, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Uyo, Professor Nyaudo Ndayo, cordially invites members of the Senate, management staff, and the entire members of the University of Uyo community to the 2023 Covenant Service of the institution scheduled for Tuesday, April 11, 2023. A statement signed by the acting registrar Linus Okoko indicates that the 2023 Covenant Service with Hope is built to take place at the 1,000-seater capacity TED Fund Auditorium, University of Uyo main campus, Waniba Road, by 10 in the morning. The covenant service will have Dr. Silvanus Ukafia as guest speaker. We will take a short break here. Business news continues shortly. Don't go away.
Roseville Hotel. Come, feel the luxury of our contemporary hotel. We offer lodging and accommodation. Stay at our deluxe executive and luxury suite for your comfort. Experience extravagant dining and delicious meals by our expert chef. Lounge at our exquisite VIP bar. Enjoy 24 hours power supply with free Wi-Fi services. Our security system is top-notch to ensure your safety. Ample parking space and laundry services available. The ambience is serene to make your stay memorable. We are located at number 1 Julius Patch Road off House of Assembly Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For reservations, call 070-650-41139. Roseville Hotel, hospitality at its best.
This is the dawn of a new.
Quality education of the young developing mind is not an all-comer affair, but to the diligent. This is where Tower of Ivory Schools Nigeria comes to bear. Tower of Ivory Schools Nigeria comprises of 3 elementary schools and 3 secondary schools, located in secured environments, equipped with the state-of-the-art modern and updated facilities. Enroll your word in any of the following schools: Tower of Ivory Schools, Edienabak; Tower of Ivory Schools, Idoro Road, Uyo; Tower of Ivory International Academy, Airport Road, Uyo, all in Akwa Ibom State; and Tower of Ivory Schools, Ada George Road, Port Harcourt, River State, with boarding facilities in Edienabak and shuttle buses for pickup at Airport Road, Uyo, and Ada George Road, Port Harcourt. Admission is ongoing. For inquiries, please call 0803-386-3339, 0907-038-3573, 0907-038-3574. Email tois.contact@gmail.com. Tower of Ivory Schools Nigeria. Hope at last for quality education.
Welcome back, and if you're just joining us, this is the business news of the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, Channel 12 for you, reaching you from Star Times Channel 103 and our social media platforms, the Facebook and YouTube. Now to the rest of the stories. Less than 24 hours to the 2023 Easter celebrations, commercial activities in Uyo remain low amidst unstable price of commodities, claiming Barikwe has situation report.
It's another time of celebration among Christians for the love Jesus Christ showed on the cross. This is often seen in new clothing and food varieties, with the market at the receiving end and traders making extra sales. The scenario painted above is what was obtainable years back. The 2023 Easter preparation is different. Major markets in Uyo metropolis were not in a festive mood, as the rush that usually characterized the season years ago was visibly lacking.
Actually, we thank God. It's not like when we are having money scarcity. At least now, things are getting better, so people are coming and patronizing us.
Yeah, they are coming, though it's not as it used to be. But today, the business is better than what it used to be as of 2 years and 2 weeks ago, when there was a financial or cash crunch.
As you can see, I'm just coming back from traveling now. I went to buy my goods. Look at it there. So we thank God.
Prices of staple foods and other items needed most in seasons like these remain high.
The yam I was buying 6,000 before. As you can see, my wife is putting it inside the can. The yam now is 11,000. So it's not easy. Beans, before we normally bought beans here at 1,500, but now plate of beans is 2,500.
The swap a new note and the election and the hike of price for fuel all occurred within 1 month. And this degenerated to the extent that to withdraw money from the POS, it was a very big amount you needed to pay in return.
Really affecting, though it is a bit affordable now, unlike last month. But the question still remains the same. The hardship still remains the same. Because when you go to the bank now to access the bank, you have police there with guns.
For these respondents, if all Christians possibly de-emphasized material preparations for Easter and focused more on the reason for the season, prices of food items may remain stable in a religious celebration like Easter.
If we choose to celebrate, that's fine, which is actually important that we do celebrate, okay? But let's not miss the essence by celebrating without forgetting that the reason for Easter is Jesus coming, his death, his burial, and his resurrection. That's what matters to me.
While merriment might be inevitable considering the significance of Easter, doing so with the less privileged in mind may go a long way in making everyone have something on the table, the prices notwithstanding. Inuyo, Clement Barikui, NTA News.
Meanwhile, some residents and business operators in Uyo are commending the Akwa Ibom State government for opening walkways at Ibom Plaza and its environs. John Paul Alubuna, who visited the area, report that traders have been ordered to move inside and stop displaying their goods along the walkways. The report.
Ibom Plaza, designed by government of Akwa Ibom State during the administration of Victor Atta as governor, is regarded by many as the center of Uyo, the Akwa Ibom State capital, with aesthetics and its organization attracting visitors and residents to the area. Unfortunately, recent activities of traders who display their wares along the road have defaced the environment, but the state government, through the Ministry of Tourism and Culture, is taking desperate measures to change the narrative, and as such, it has removed traders from the major roads and walkways.
Get inside and trade, because naturally people are supposed to walk through the walkways and go inside and do business. But where you pick your goods and bring them to the roadside, it does not make any sense anymore.
The people say this is a welcome development.
It's a welcome development. It shows the aesthetic and architectural design of the city of Akwa Ibom State.
Waiting government talk is a nice area, and it tell everybody to come inside to do business. No be saying they push everybody. And here now, you know, say anybody can walk here and pass.
This highway side, they used to get their money very fast than going inside the rain. But if they say they should go there, fine and good. It's to make the place more okay that people can pass, because the more they put their stuff here, people cannot pass here.
It's okay, because even with that we are selling, we have every chance to customer to come enter, because when you block the road, there's no way on the walkway that a customer will see what we are saying. But when you look into it, then the place will also open, and the people, particularly me, I'm enjoying it.
It is expected that the beautiful arrangement of Ibom Plaza will be sustained by regular enforcement through concerned authorities.
Enforcement will not stop. We'll ensure that we keep this place clean. We'll ensure that we allow people, pedestrians, and people who are willing to come into the marketplace, walk and go in and do business. So that when we have visitors coming to Akwa Ibom State, they will not think that this area is like a trash. We don't need that.
Meanwhile, residents are appealing to the state government to continue to regularly monitor the activities of traders and other occupants of the area to avoid making the place a heaven for miscreants in the heart of the state capital. In Uyo, John Paul Alumona, NTA News.
Relatively, since the advent of global system of mobile telecommunication (GSM), phone technicians and telecommunication repairs have been making a living and paying their bills. Growing in leaps and bounds of the popular Ibom Plaza and its environment, these Nigerians are calling on the Akwa Ibom State government to provide them a better location for their businesses. John Paul Alumuna again, who interacted with some of the technicians, report on the business and its trend of expansion.
The introduction of the global system of mobile telecommunication, GSM, or mobile phones in Nigeria over 2 decades ago has opened up business opportunities for many youths in the country who make ends meet on a daily basis. While some of them trade in mobile phones and its accessories, others are involved in the repairs and maintenance aspect, as well as the installation of software applications, and all these help to reduce poverty, unemployment, and miscreants on the streets. In some cities like Lagos and Abuja, mobile phone dealers and repairers occupy special location called the Computer Village, but in Uyo, the Akwa Ibom State capital, the story is different. Despite the poor accommodation, the technicians say the business is lucrative as they make between 8,000 to 15,000 naira daily as profit from repairing of phones and computers.
We do programming, we do many things on systems. We try to do work on the motherboard, try to reconfigure it to our own test if we want to do it, both in cell phone. Major challenge we are facing here very well is let's say location, because this location plaza is not really conducive for us, because looking at us, we see most of us are graduates.
The phone business is good, but we don't like sitting down here. I want the governor to give us a better place.
For an individual to come and be trained, economically might find it, financially, but if government comes in, you want to mass train people. By the time you mass train people, you equip them, you've taken them off the streets.
This young man, Patrick Achibong, says he started this phone repair business in 2013, and he has used the proceeds from it to build his own house, marry, and raise a family.
Basically on if you know what you are doing. So for us that knows how to repair the phone, we are doing it well. But sometimes you do have problem, like if you miss someone's property, you must replace it. That's the only challenge we have.
There are many other young men like Patrick in this plaza doing the same business and living better lives, but they all have similar challenges of bad location.
The business is very good. I love the business because since I joined the business in 2013, I joined the business. I use the business and pay my house rents and feed my family.
Them give us a place that I will be comfortable to stay and do the business.
Daily money is what counts. I think in a day, if you know what you're doing with honesty and transparency, one can go back with at least, let me say, 10, 15, 20,000 at least as his own profit.
In a bid to better their lots and attract the attention of the state government for relocation, the phone repairers and dealers formed a group, although they are yet to receive the needed attention from the state government, but they are not giving up on their dreams for a better location.
We are here trying to see how to reduce unemployment in the state. We have been playing a very vital role, which we really want government to acknowledge it so that they will be able to support us. If government comes in those security terms, we will be able to address them. And our members, if you check around, as you have checked before, some of them are hanging on the streets without shops, and it's very, very bad.
I can assure anybody that has phone issues that the people that are operating at plaza here, though they may be under umbrella by circumstance anyway, they are capable of handling any phone, assuring you that
there's anything government should do to help the people out here. You know, sometimes the taxes on them, they do come here, they pursue them. Maybe government should provide a vital environment for them to stay, since there are no much work to reach the youth and they are not resolving to stealing.
Uyo residents and phone repairers are hopeful that the state government will move the phone dealers and repairers out of Ibom Plaza to reduce the activities of hoodlums who disguise as phone technicians to dupe unsuspecting citizens. In Uyo, John Paul Alomona, NTA.
Meanwhile, transforming the informal sector to become more productive towards building a robust economy for Nigeria will require suitable regulations and policies to support various businesses upgrade. Joseph Osin reports that these suggestions came through at the 4th National Productivity Summit in Abuja. Report.
From tailors to petty traders, smallholder farmers, and many others in the informal sector, the International Labour Organization reports that this business is the biggest employer of labor in Nigeria at 80%. But upgrading to add value in the sector and the national economy has remained an uphill task, occasioned by lack of resources and unfavorable conditions to strive.
Most mechanic workshops, they come to demolish it and send them away. Thank God for what government is doing. So we must have to commend the government because they want to give us Wasa land. But that one has been in the pipeline for a long time.
And most of these traders, you see them just still using this this small phone that is not an Android phone, whereby you can use to display your wares on the internet. We are hoping that a lot of training, you understand, like digital training, will be done.
Many trade and agriculture.
Addressing the bottlenecks to the practitioners through capacity building and favorable policies will give them a push to be more productive and competitive.
The focus of this summit, therefore, is to articulate a series of issues around the activities of individuals and groups in small workplaces with safety and health conditions crisis, regulations and policy issues, as well as the lowest of skills and productivity with irregular incomes, long working hours, and visible lack of access to information, markets, finances, training, and technology.
The challenges you face in your various organizations, your various trade groups, then if there are achievements, we want to know all your achievements and what are the key drivers of those achievements. So it will enable us to put a robust communique and write it to government.
The skills and knowledge-driven engagements between main practitioners in the informal sector and intellectuals to some of the participants is unlocking strategies to improving productivity in different fields. In Abuja, Joseph Utsen, NTA News.
It is in season and accessible in retail to all. The rounded brown fruit, otherwise known as African cherry or star apple, is sweet and its fleshy pulp can be eaten as a snack to add to the balanced diet of individuals. In this report, Ifeoma Okafor finds out various reasons why the fruit called African cherry, agbalumo in Yoruba local name, and udara in Igbo language is distinct and excellent source of essential vitamins and rich in fiber. The report.
African cherry or star apple, a native fruit, grows in tropical African countries like Nigeria with botanical name of Chrysophyllum albidum. The fruit is blessed with unique flavor that makes it distinct from other fruits around.
She don't agree. So what I do, we do it there.
This is a star apple, otherwise known as agbalumo in Yoruba language. Benin refer it to as otien, while Igbo call it udara. And it will interest you to know that in my place in Anambra State, it's a taboo to sell this in the market. You just wait for it. When it falls for you, you pick and lick. It's like a lock if it falls for you. We are here in a New Benin market to find out from the horse's mouth the health benefits of this udara, otien, agbalumo, and every other thing that you need to know about this rare fruit. So come with me.
Some people come to buy it, they say because of ulcer. Say when they eat it, the ulcer will go down. Both men, both children, everybody buy it.
This is cherry. We don't sell it at market. We go to the tree and pluck it and pick it when the thing fall. Children like it very much. It tasted like a vitamin C.
And it's very, very nice. I like buying them. It tastes like vitamin too. I think it gives vitamin to the body.
The one I'm taking now is very sweet. So I can sit down and eat up to about 10.
Eating the milky, juicy star apple, agbalumo or udara, when squeezed or sucked, provides the body with nutrients and antioxidants capable of boosting overall health, as affirmed by Dr. David Iyamu.
Vitamin C will be more in agbalumo, in otien, but other vitamins can also be there. Values of A, you have A, 6, 12, even 13, all kinds of B complexes will be there. We also think maybe phosphorus will be there or magnesiums. The fruit is specialized. So if you take that, it will benefit everyone taking it on consistent basis to increase your immune status.
Many also hold the view that women tend to like eating star apple than men.
Mostly women like it often more than men anyway, but I don't know the actual work it does on the body.
People are saying men don't they like and pass women though. Because the way I see how money they take them now. You can see if you check the number of people buying it. If you watch very you go see saying men. It's a good fruit anyway. It's a very good fruit.
Daily intake of this African star apple, as it contains 3 grams of fiber, which keeps the people from eating too much, has been recommended, as it also helps in losing weight.
Story brings the business news of this week to an end. Until we come your way once again next week, same station, same time, I remain Kevin Samuel, urging you to be a star by joining the NTA's campaign against rape and rapists. Do have a good night.